And as students return to the classroom, it's the perfect time to set new guidelines for social media use.
Yeah, we're talking about setting boundaries on the amount of time your child spends on social media and the content that they're seeing every day. Dana Geldwart is the head of global policy programs at Instagram, so she's joining us live this morning to talk more about this. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Dana, we want to talk with why it's important to set these boundaries, especially as kids are transitioning from summer to school. Why do you think that's important?
It's a great question. Going back to school is the perfect time for parents and teens to have conversations around online safety and time screen management. And it's also, as you said, a really great opportunity to revisit some of the guidelines that they've set around social media. So really excited to be here to talk about the many tools Meta offers families to help them do just that. For example, you may not know that we offer parental supervision on Instagram. With parental supervision, parents can set daily time limits for their teen. They can also schedule block hours for when they don't want their teen to be accessing the app. So say that's during dinner time, or while they're at school, or while they are supposed to be doing homework. Now, all of these tools are not only designed to help young people get back to a balanced school schedule, but it's also meant to help these families start to have broader conversations around building positive online habits.
So then two quick questions. How old are you supposed to be now to be on Instagram? What is the age, I guess, recommendation?
A great question. You're required to be 13 years old to be on Instagram.
15. And then if I want to set these controls, do I actually have to go into my 15-year-old, 16-year-old's account and set it on their device? I mean, what's to stop them from, they're pretty smart, from going into their settings and changing them, or can I do it remotely, like from a parent account? None of my kids have Instagram right now, by the way, is why I'm asking.
This is where parental supervision comes in. So you can visit familycenter.meta.com, and that's where you can access all of our parental supervision tools, not just on Instagram, but also on Messenger and Quest devices.
Okay.
Once you have parental supervision set up, you can set those daily limits. As I mentioned, you can set those block hours, but you can also review your teen's safety and privacy settings. You can view who your teen is following on Instagram, and also get updates when they start to follow someone new. And most important, I think most exciting for parents, is they also have visibility into seeing when their teen has blocked an account or reported an account.
Oh, interesting.
So all of this visibility and this experience kind of gives parents the tools to start these conversations with their teens. And as I mentioned, really revisit some of their guidelines and boundaries around it.
Yeah.
And you have a new feature called Restrict that's supposed to help combat bullying. Can you tell us about Restrict?
Bullying is top of mind for so many parents, and especially for us at Meta. We talk to a lot of experts and parents, and what we found was that oftentimes when a teen is experiencing bullying, it's coming from someone that they know. It's someone in their math class, it's a friend that they've had a falling out with, someone on their baseball team. And so that means that some of those firmer actions, like blocking an account, reporting an account, that might feel a little more difficult for a young person to take when they know that person. So that's why we launched Restrict. The way Restrict works is once you've restricted someone, they will be able to comment on your accounts as normal, but their comments will be visible only to them. They also will be able to see when you're online or when you've read one of their direct messages. Now, all of these tools kind of give young people the power and the control over a bullying situation, but they're able to do it in a more discreet way, because the most important thing here is we will never tell someone if they've been restricted.
That's very interesting. So then the bully's sitting there thinking he's not getting anybody's goat.
Me. Right. Yeah, that's a really great feature. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. That was all really fantastic information.